My name is Chris McKinney. I'm the owner operator of K-Bar Soap Company. I'm going to start this 10-part series with getting to know more about me and more about who I am and why it is I do what I do with this whole showering freedom. So I'll kick it off today with the first question that one of the really most important questions is what inspired me to start this business and how has my vision evolved over time? What inspired me to start this business was working in corporate. I was a product manager for Husqvarna for a while, and my job was going away. I realized I wanted to do something else. I'd moved jobs a bunch to chase money after I got my degree, but I always knew I wanted to do something on my own. And it was kind of a moment where I was a little pissed off and upset that I just Googled how to start a business with no money. So what eventually transpired was start a soap business was like sixth on the list. Like, well, that's interesting. Nobody at that time in 2016, so this was early 2016 at that point, was doing anything that catered to alpha males in the natural soap space. You go in these soap shops, and I went in with my wife a few times, and everything was frou-frou. Everything was all colorful. It looked like just more decoration than anything else. It's like, well, there's nothing in here for real men. At the time, Dr. Squatch, Duke Cannon were the only ones in the space. So I thought it made sense to make something visually appealing because dudes are we're visually stimulated by nature. So what can I make it look like that would resonate and represent the brand? And that's where the grenade shape came from. Because at least it would allow me to have a conversation with them about the unnecessary and harmful chemicals that are in body wash. So that was where the business started, was to give guys an all natural way to shower where they wouldn't lose any points on their man card because they're using a grenade, and at least allow me to have that kind of back and forth with them about the unnecessary stuff that's put in the mainstream soap and body wash, where it's nothing more than detergent. So I keep my ingredients minimal. It's everything you need, nothing you don't. And it is nourishing. It helps your skin. It scrubs you better than anything else that I've ever seen, ever witnessed, because I used all the competitor stuff before I even started. I built most of what these bars do and formulated it in my recipes based off the negative reviews that Dr. Squatch had. So I went and did my research, due diligence. Nobody was making grenade soap. Nobody was even remotely in the space. I didn't see any veteran company that was making soap. So I'm like, well, this is it. This is my niche. And now there's been quite a few that's popped up in the past 5, 6, 7 years, and that's fine. Competition's great, but that's where everything stemmed from. So, how has my vision evolved over time? Well, I'll tell you, as of recent, in the past month or so, I'm pretty attached to the grenade. That's my baby. It's patented. It was my brainchild, everything about it. And I was trying to make it work for everybody, saying it's not just for vets, but let's be honest, veterans and the people that buy for veterans are the only people that are really have any kind of correlation or any kind of understanding what a grenade is, or any kind of I don't know, familiarity with the grenade itself. So this brand is going to go hard to the veteran space. It's just going to be sold. I'm going to market it more directly to veterans rather than trying to encompass everybody else. And it's going to be marketed to veterans and the people that buy gifts for veterans. So that's going to be this brand. There's something else in the works that's going to come at a later date, and I'll announce it at some point. But that will reach another demographic. But K-Bar, from this point forward, my vision has changed, that it's going to go hard to the veteran community. And that's what the page is going to end up being. It's going to be more veteran-centric stuff. And it's going to be more of what I want it to be rather than trying to cater to everybody else. It's going to be catering to my loyal customer base, because I looked the other day, there's people that have ordered over 100 individual times from me. So once I get a customer, once they use this stuff, they usually stick around. My returning customer rate's been over 70% for a while. So chances are, that's roughly 3 out of 4 people buy something from me again after they use it the first time. So it's really just getting that in their hands the first time. So if you're a vet, Tell another vet friend, if you buy gifts for vets, that's where I'm going. That's where this brand is going to go. More to come on that on the other brand at a later date. But yeah, this is getting to know me. Again, I'm Chris. I'm the owner of K-Bar Soap Company. Got any questions, hit me up. And don't forget to shower with freedom.